And hello, folks, on this Saturday before Easter, as we're looking at the weather here and looking at the sky from our Alexandria cam, as we see a mostly cloudy day. It's been like that. We have had some intervals of sun pushing us into the 80s for highs, mainly low to mid 80s, not quite as warm as yesterday in many areas, but we see a deck of high clouds, and we see the puffy cumulus clouds, these type right in here that you're seeing there. So those are in the sky, meaning that the moisture is increasing. And of course, Stelly is in LeBeau down in St. Landry. It looks like we got less of the high clouds, but more of the cumulus type clouds, and they're a little bit larger, as you see there. But not anywhere near producing any rain, though. But rain is in the forecast. In fact, it's in the forecast for every day. Looking at your radar, nothing really happening here in Cenla that we can detect. Now, it looks like there's probably a couple little showers there across deep East Texas, but we're also seeing some storms out across portions of west central Texas and up in the southwest Oklahoma, Wichita Falls area of North Texas there. Storm out the other side of between Fort Worth and Abilene, right in there. So we got some action happening, but it's going to take it a while to get here. Okay, so satellite and radar, we can see all this cloudiness moving in our direction, and you say, well, why are we going to have to wait for the rain? Well, this is the clouds that are in the upper levels being pushed by the wind. The mechanisms that are creating the rain and storms, the dry line, surface low, and the stalled front back up to the north. In fact, this has got a chilly side. It's in the 40s this afternoon in the Texas Panhandle, at least in parts of the Panhandle. In Amarillo, checked about mid-afternoon, it was 45 degrees. So that is focusing the development of the storms along those boundaries. And until those boundaries make it down here, we're not going to see a lot. So let's go into the next graphic where we're looking at your future cast. I'm putting it in detail, stepping you through Easter Sunday. If you got a sunrise service starting around 6 a.m., I think we'll see an overcast sky, be a little bit of a southeast breeze for us, certainly some humidity with that. And I can't rule out a stray sprinkle or some drizzle or something like that during the morning hours. Nothing showing up on this model. And I think if it did that, then it would be non-measurable, just trace amounts there. So Sunday by 10 o'clock, you got a little later service, more traditional time there for Sunday. I think a few showers will be in the forecast by that time. And once we get into the PM hours, I think this model's underdoing things, but got the idea that we will see showers and a few thunderstorms back in the forecast by Monday as some folks go back to work. Some go back to school, but others are going to stay out of school Monday. All right, so again, into Monday evening, you see hit and miss showers, and there'll be a few thunderstorms mixing in with that. Severe outlook for today, all to the west and to the north of us there. The highest risk of severe weather in this enhanced area across portions of northwest and southwest Texas there. And then by Sunday, it comes down into our area, but not a lot. The Storm Prediction Center's got a level 1, a marginal outlook right across here, including portions of Vernon, Sabine, Natchitoches, Wynne, and northwest Grant parishes right there. Elsewhere, it's just kind of general thunderstorms. But as far as my forecast is concerned, I'm going to treat it all that we're under a marginal risk in all parishes here in Cenla. So here we go. The marginal risk area, this will be through Monday morning, from Sunday through Monday morning. Overall, you look at the bar graph, everything is low. In fact, I don't think we have much risk of flooding at all. But wind, hail, tornadoes, all in the low categories there. So some numbers for you. Sunday through Monday morning, the pattern feature aloft, but we're just going to have a glancing blow from that. Okay, most of the energy is going to stay northwest of us, and that is going to keep the highest potential for severe weather in that direction instead of down here in this situation. We will have a surface front, but it's going to be very sluggish and slow moving, and it's going to take it a while to get down here. And once it's here, and would play a role to focus storms, the upper level energy will be running away from it Sunday. But that front will stay around a few days, early middle part of this next week, and we will have a couple of disturbances travel across it. So yeah, that's going to be kind of a wet forecast there for next week. The threat level with this severe weather thing here for Sunday into Monday morning. A level 1 out of 5. Threat levels will be wind and hail at less than or equal to 5% and 2% or less for tornadoes. And monitor your weather sources just in case we have to issue a couple of warnings. All right, so your 7-day forecast, scattered showers and thunderstorms for Easter, celebrating Resurrection Sunday there, with hit and miss showers and storms, some of that severe potential lingering into maybe early Monday morning. But if you look into next week, Monday all the way through Friday, we see healthy rain chances, 50% or higher. Bigger days will be, say, Monday, as that front kind of works its way into the area, and the front's kind of hanging out Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, somewhere in the and Thursday, somewhere in the region where we have identifiable disturbances coming through, especially on Wednesday, where I've got the highest chance of rain. And then Friday and Saturday, finally, we're seeing a decrease there by Saturday, all the way down to 30%. So I call this an unsettled pattern. April showers bring May flowers. And so, we haven't had any rain in about 10 days here in Cidlo. So we're due for some rain, and we can handle some. Now, one of the things, too, is that folks in other portions of the country, say in the Red River Valley, or the Mississippi Valley, the Sabine Valley, Ouachita Valley, and those kind of things. All that water drains through Louisiana on the way to the Gulf of Mexico. And so right now, we'd be expecting some rises on some of those rivers, depending on how much rain occurs and where it falls exactly. All right, that's the 7-day forecast, and hope you have a blessed Easter. I think Nick will be around with your live stream tomorrow, and I'll be in the forecast.